It's my feel-good breakfast show.
And we are back right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. The joy is high, let me tell you that much. And it's about to get even better because we're being so spoiled by not one, but two artists this morning. And joining us on the couch now is Chante Carstens. Now, she's an emerging artist with a compelling vision to inspire the youth and also break generational curses. Can I get an amen for that?
Love that.
Wow.
She is undoubtedly a force to be reckoned with, and you'll understand why in just a moment. But she aims to make a change with her music. So let's take a little listen to that change-making music.
Keep it up my grind. You hella cute and I know I look fine. And I know I look fine. We can get wild. I'll make you mine. Ain't gotta fight. Ain't no fight. Let's take our time. Show
Oh, there are so many boxes being ticked right there. Can we get a feel good? Welcome to Chante. Well done. I think a lot of people, including my radio presenting friend over here, are going, hang on a minute. We know this girl. We know this jam.
I love this jam. I love to play it. It's so good to be able to put not only a face, but like a vibe, a personality to the music we all enjoy. And I mean, you look the part, girl. Look at this. Let's talk about your career, though. How did this journey as an artist actually begin for you?
You know, when I was a little girl, I always had the dream of being a superstar. That's what I called it. And I used to make all my friends like watch me in the road, like after school, like just perform, like come sit here, watch me sing, watch me perform. I was just so confident, you know. I did step away from it for a while, but that was just like wrong influences, wrong friends, and just being in the wrong crowds.
The wrong energy.
Yes, and you know, it's so important, and that's something that I've gained from that. I then encountered a very spiritual moment, I believe. In 2022, I met Kailani, and she came down, sang to me, and I won a meet and greet ticket. And after meeting them and the team, I knew that I had to just pick up the craft that I once had. So there was that blessing for me, and I never stopped since then. It's been 2 years.
Look at
Well,
that.
kudos to you for embracing that. Absolutely awesome. And often we are waiting for those moments.
Yes.
They come and they pass us by. But you had the bravery, the fortitude to go out there and do it.
There we go.
Now you get to hear your music on radio. You
It's
get
crazy.
to see yourself becoming that superstar. And you will or you won't according to how you think. That's the bottom line. And you seem so focused on that.
Yes.
How do you feel now that this has actually started to happen? Are there pinch me moments? Are you just the same girl going through the same motions? Put it into perspective.
Yes, it is. I mean, even the radio thing, like I hear my song on the radio, I'm like, I didn't step out.
Does it take you a moment to recognize?
Yes,
You're like, hang on a minute, that sounds familiar.
It gets me every time. You know, it's so different from clicking play on my phone, but like hearing the radio play is like, and Group is so supportive. Oh my goodness, like literally all radio stations. But each time I get a glimpse of just hearing myself, I'm like, wow, I have something to tell my kids one day.
You do.
Just step out and, you know, follow your dreams.
Kind of like the universe is speaking back at you now.
Yes, yes.
And you know what? I love that you've mentioned that because, I mean, in the start of this, I was talking about breaking generational curses, which is a mission that you're on.
Absolutely.
Can you talk to me a bit more about that based off your history and where you see yourself going?
Yes, of course. So my life has been a journey, and I feel ever since I was a little girl and my parents like stopped at a robot and there was like people asking for money or like food, I always felt like, why is this happening? Like, I want to be so rich that I can bless everybody. And even just the youth, we see so many children that they have big dreams and visions, but they have no navigation. They need someone to show them that it's possible. And I am an example of that because I only knew what I wanted to do at 24. And I mean, I was so sure as a child, but then your life steers in different directions. But the important thing is to get back on track and not be steered off that journey. So taking back and just stepping out to who you truly want to be, because that then gives me this like desire to want to be the millionaire in the family. And it's not so far-fetched because I believe God sends us into the world with a dream and vision. And then this is what we want to ace. So yes, I do want to break generational curses and wealth for my family, generations to come. That's all that I'm about.
Prove that it is possible, because it is
always
possible.
possible.
It is, and I think the privilege that we have on this show is that we see this playing out. So there's very little I don't believe anymore, because I see your algorithm play out over and over. And then I'll get to interview you again in 10 years' time when you are that superstar. And then you'll look back and you'll laugh at me and we'll laugh together and it'll be like, wow. but that's how it works.
That's just how it works.
You have a purpose behind what you're doing, and I think maybe that is what's driving you at the moment, to be more than just an artist, to be that for other young girls in particular.
Of course.
Being a young woman, being so principled, having this kind of intentional vision, has it been challenging staying true to that now that you are actually within the industry? What's it been like being a young woman in this game?
Well, I have a lot to learn still, but I just want to extend once again and say thank you to all the people that comes on my path. I just also feel like if there's a time and a place for something, and you just, like you made this comparison about there's things in the air and you just happen to catch it, like I feel that's what happened with me. So I really can't go wrong. Whenever I feel like I'm off the wagon, but someone comes and is like, no, don't do that, rather do this. There's so much insight. There's so much for me out here. So I want to say thank you to all the people that come on my journey, gives me that insight, keeps me going. I'm nothing without them. Literally everyone that helps me in this journey, like they
Did you
make
take
it
a break
possible
from
for me
music to do like a psychology degree or
I'm
something and then
telling
come back, girl?
No.
'Cause you have learned some
the
cool
wisdom.
lessons, yeah.
I think also this is like a completely different story, you know, to this topic, but I also lost my vocal cords once, and I think when I couldn't sing, like I knew I could sing since birth, and then I lost my voice, and when my voice came back, it was like, that's so personal to me, and I know now why am I given this chance, why am I given my voice back, not to only sing maybe, but to preach, maybe to like just extend however
Actually
I can,
use it.
and actually
Use
use
that
it for a
voice.
better purpose, and my journey has allowed me to do that. So
The Little Mermaid, she's Ariel. She's becoming a little mermaid.
Got the hair and everything. I love it. And also, it's like a new lease on life. It would be an injustice if you didn't actually use
Of
something and do
course.
something with that.
course.
I know that, like Grace said, you're very purpose-driven and you're moving in the direction that is only going to be success.
Thank you so much.
Directing your own music videos too.
Yes.
I mean, what does the future hold for you in 2025?
Well, another music video drop.
Thank you.
So coming soon, and yeah, I directed it with Prince. He is also is it E-Vision? If I'm saying it properly, E-Vision. They do the production. So I am the creative directing the video. I also do that
Well
with Stay the
done.
Night. Although I equate it to like a visualizer, you know, but I'm just giving myself that credit because, side note, when I was younger, I wrote a movie script. And I had all my friends play these characters. And I was like, that's actually so crazy. Like, all my friends, like, they were just like, yes, we'll be your characters.
It's
don't
just
worry.
practice,
Like,
baby.
let's
It's just
And
practice.
I wrote a movie script based off of the horror film, The Unborn.
Oh
I had an
my
obsession
word,
with watching
girl.
horror films as a kid. It's actually wrong. But it helped me. It gave me that inspiration to write my own script.
I love it, man. I don't know why I keep thinking of Aaliyah, bless her.
Oh,
when I'm thinking of it, there is a kind of energy there, and there's just this
Thank you
wonderful
so much.
joy about and gratitude about the way that you go about your business, man. I cannot wait to see where you are headed and to see what you are going to perform for us today.
Me too.
Four
so
songs,
proud.
Ray. 4 songs is what we're saying. And I love that you, of course, Chante, are writing your own script as you're moving.